These are my note cards: my introduction, main point 1, main point 2, main point 3, main point 3, and then lastly my conclusion. As coming into the college environment, it can be very easy for college students. One of the #1 struggles for college students can be navigation. Texas A&M should create a more improved and interactive application that can help students navigate around their campus. Today I'm going to explain the barriers that college students face through navigation and how implementing a change for this navigation system can be a very successful and easier on other students. Now that I've explained a brief struggle for these students, I'm going to explain how fixing the infrastructure, A&M's infrastructure, can help a lot with improvement. Navigating through universities can be very daunting and tricky through the unfamiliarity of classes and finding just your way around the campus. According to Azrael in 2021, their identification navigation system had many difficulties for their students. As student orientation is very implemented, they still had struggles on navigation for many students. Finding and knowing where you are can provide a lot of comfort and be a very great adjustment for these students, and also encourage these students to use as many resources as they can given through their community. Navigation system for students can be a very big barrier, as many obstacles that they already face. This can also give a feeling of unsafety for these students. Veronica in 2023, from personal experiences, was lost on campus. She had explained how she was only a few miles away from her apartment, but still felt very lost and unsafe where she was. Students' unfamiliarity with this environment can be faced with throughout the university, and needs to be a recognition to this problem that is already set. Now that I've explained the difficulty for students in big universities on their navigation system, now I'm going to explain a change for this barrier. A solution for this problem can be A&M implementing a resource of technology that can be interactive through a navigation system. Since technology is always updated and always seems to be growing and adding, this navigation system can bring a lot of comfort for students on their accessibility. Korea in 2022 had implemented Virginia Tech Blackbird had renovated their campus into a more interactive and real updated navigation tool. Many of their users already experience so much for their community, finding easy routes and being able to identify construction sites through their navigation app. Now that I've explained the solution, I'm going to tell you how it would look like when being implemented. Texas A&M University can bring a lot of comfort from unfamiliarity that students on campus already face to create a more successful campus navigation system. Vincent in 2023, through the University of Texas in San Antonio, had already explained that through this source of navigation system that they implemented had created a lot of source of full information. This was a very big accessibility for their students on how to find buildings and finding amenities, and also points of interest that these students would invest through. Many of the staff and users of this navigation system had explained that it was a very useful information hub and a very big user helpline of information throughout their community. Now that you can visualize the solution on the circumstances of these modifications, I'm going to remind you why these modifications should be made. Texas A&M's interactive application navigation system should be more implemented and updated through the community. As there are many challenges that students face already in college, being more innovative struggle to this resource can be a very big implement that can be given throughout the community, and they're successful to provide comfort and a helping hand for these college students to create this as much as less of a barrier. Now I'm going to pass it on to Ashley, who will explain the improvements of transportation infrastructure in College Station.